have nothing else to do. So tonight I want to take just a few minutes and talk about the 3 keys to a successful life. Okay? And you know, there's so many successful people everywhere. But how do you pick and choose? How do you pick and choose? And I wanted to go back to my mentor, my hero, Khadija. Okay? I mean, I love Rasulullah, so don't get me wrong, but he's just a guy. Right? He is a guy. He doesn't give birth. He doesn't breastfeed. He doesn't have all this liquid coming out at every point when you do birth. I did. Okay? So, he's so awesome and so graceful. Khadija was our mother. Okay? 40 years old, she had 6 children for him, right? She gave up everything for him. She gave up her life, she gave up her wealth, she believed in him, she believed in the community, she stepped up. She was not scared. She was bold, courageous, beautiful, and she even died for Islam. Because when it was the time of the drought, well, they threw all the Muslims out, and they put them on, they wouldn't allow them to shop, they wouldn't allow them to speak. You remember that time? She passed away, and that was really the Hawwa cousin, right, for Rasulullah, because he lost her, and he lost his uncle Abu Talib in the same year. But my hero is Khadija, radiallahu anha. So when I look at the 3 keys of a successful life, I think to myself, what is for me? And I think number 1, the most important thing, and I'm going to elaborate on them, is to have a mentor. Now, what is a mentor? A mentor is a hero. Okay, you can pick any hero that you want from our Islamic history. Pick Khadija radiallahu anha. Pick of Maryam. She was the most honorable woman in the Quran. But we need a mentor. Now, a mentor could be your mom. Okay, like Sister Huda mentioned. A mentor could be your aunt, your grandmother, your sister. But you need a role model that's going to move you in a positive way. You need a role model to help you move. Because we all have dreams and aspirations. We all want to achieve our goals. How do you go from where you are today to where you want to be? Okay, now I've spent in my experience, I'm a major clinical practitioner, I'm a life coach, I've branded myself online, and so I can help you move in that direction to be able to say, where do we want to go, how do we get there? Just a bridge. Okay, and I'm going to elaborate on all these points. The second point I found, a key to successful life, is to have an awesome attitude. Okay, have an awesome attitude. Like you want to be able to touch people and affect them. In the grocery store, when you touch people, even if it's for 5 minutes or 3 minutes, you know, the non-Muslim person or the Muslim person has to leave your presence with this feeling. What the heck does she have that I want? That's the great attitude. That's you making a difference, right? You know, I go to Wonderland or I'm going to the zoo. You know, the people that don't smile at me are the Muslim sisters. You know, it's like, I'm like, you know, looking at them, just, and they're like, just, okay, whatever. You know? So, it's a great attitude. A lot of people want you to keep Islam secret. Let me tell you. Okay? He doesn't. And the third key to a successful life, in my little humble opinion, is you have to know that you know in yourself that Allah is guiding emotions. Allah is always present. Allah is watching you, hearing you, listening to you. Okay, because you know how we have, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I can talk about my own family. I'm a single woman right now, I've got 5 kids, I'm newly separated. And I'll tell you why. Because in Muslim families, what I find is we have a Jekyll and Hyde syndrome. Outside, we're like, Mom, Dad, look, we're a happy family, look at the children. As soon as the door closes, it's like yelling and screaming, and the mom screaming at the kids, and the dad screaming at the mom. It's like something's wrong here. Okay? So for me, my philosophy of Allah is always present knows that it's not about who's watching you in the human reality. It's Allah is always watching you, and you've got it. It's not about who you are outside your house. It's who you are inside your